Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for coming back to my channel today. I hope you're having a great day, a great week, and I hope you had a great month of June. And let's hope that July improves somewhat. Okay? I am having a fabulous day. I just got finished writing an exam, so I'm still feeling pretty jittery and overall good. Super glad that it's over. Hopefully over for good and I don't have to rewrite it because that would suck. Alright, without any further ado, let's get into our horoscopes for the month of July 2020. And first up, as always, we have Aries. Aries, 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 Aries. Your ruling planet, Mars, moved into your sign at the end of June, setting your self-confidence and your temper ablaze. This red-hot energy will be the wind in your sails all month long. So, you'll need to keep both hands firmly on the helm. This amount of fire can easily get out of control. Try channeling your self-assured passion into work, causes that you care about, or just your morning jog. Try not to let this Martian influence lead you to speak over others or trample over anyone in the way of your goals. Okay. Taurus, 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 Taurus. Keep saving and spending wisely, Taurus. This is a wonderful month to add to your nest egg, tighten up your everyday budget, and put your money towards meaningful causes. Venus retrograde ended last month and left behind a stunning realization about how you deal with money and other valuable resources like your time and energy, for that matter. If the lesson wasn't obvious, some soul searching around your approach to these finite but oh so valuable assets will be in order. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Mercury retrograde has been eyeing your bank account since June 18th, Gemini, leaving you feeling on edge at best and utterly insecure about your finances at worst. Luckily, this period will come to an end on July 12th, at which point you can slowly ease up on your penny pinching and constant password changing. As you make your way through the 2-week post-retrograde shadow period, during which time you still run the risk of mercurial hijinks, think about how you can replace defensive money habits, i.e., paying the minimum on your bills or stopping all spending instead of creating a budget, with practical, proactive ones like budgeting wisely or creating intentional savings accounts. Anxiety is natural when dealing with money, but it shouldn't determine how you deal with your cash. This is a very money-oriented month. Alright, next we have Cancer, and we're coming up to your month. July is your month, Cancer. Your birthday season has been dampened by Mercury retrograde rolling through your sign since June 18th, but it's not beyond saving. Mercury will begin to direct course on the 12th, making room for a little more levity and a little less self-doubt and scrutiny. You're a sensitive sign, Cancer, and you never want to present yourself in a way that puts off others. It's fair if you spent the last 3 weeks picking at every perceived flaw you found in yourself, but the time has come to look past those seeming shortcomings and consider instead all the good that you have to offer. The 20th will see the new moon arrive in your sign and remind you that treating others well starts with yourself. Leo. Cancer season always finds you in a quieter, more pensive mood, Leo, and that reflective air felt heavier than usual this year thanks to Mercury retrograde that's been spinning through Cancer since mid-June. Even if a pall has been cast over your normally exuberant sign, this period will garner important insights about who you used to be and what you used to hold dear. Your past lays the foundation for the future, but that is not to say things are predestined. Whether you realize it or not, that foundation is slowly being unearthed. And when Mercury directs its course on the 12th, you can set about breaking down the parts of that foundation that won't support you or your current hopes for the future. Okay? Virgo. What does it look like when a Virgo takes a break? You'll find out on the 5th, when the full moon and an accompanying lunar eclipse occurs in Capricorn, your fellow Earth sign. This lunar event will remind you that all work and no play is indeed no way to live. Spending one night kicking back, honing a hobby that offers no professional gain, or even indulging in some mushy pillow talk won't tarnish your ironclad reputation as one of the hardest working signs in the zodiac, Virgo. Besides, the eclipse will make sure this evening isn't solely a walk in the park. In fact, it will press upon this matter of work and play. How can you balance the two? What kinds of personal sacrifices have you made for your career in the past? Are you willing to make sacrifices in the other direction? Libra, 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 Libra. Mars moved into your partnership sector in the final days of June, setting the stage for perhaps your least favorite kind of interactions. Fiery clashes that are only stomped out with swift and direct confrontation. Normally, you rely on your charm and charisma to ease interpersonal tensions, but this month you'll be better off practicing your powers of meditation. Approach disagreements or conflicts with a solution in mind. Doing so will help you overcome any reluctance to deal with these problems head on. Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. Your concerns take a turn for the practical this month, Scorpio, including your sleep schedule, hydration habits, and exercise regimen. Optimizing your approach to wellness might not be the sexiest way to spend the dog days of summer, but it is necessary. And this sort of granular thinking, so closely pinned to everyday matters, can be comforting in its own way. June was a time of restlessness, creatively and personally. It was likely difficult to know where to direct your energy, as there were just too many options. This month, your mission is clear. Channel your efforts into creating a restorative routine that not only sustains you, but enriches your day-to-day life. Sagittarius, 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 Sagittarius. Thanks to your naturally curious, adventurous spirit, you tend to be more comfortable flying by the seat of your pants than other signs, Sagittarius. But that doesn't mean you must go without a sturdy safety net. The full moon and accompanying lunar eclipse of July 5th will remind you that planning ahead doesn't make you stuffy, but in fact quite clever. Look back on the times you felt the most exposed and the least secure in your material standing. What remedied those feelings? Did you revise your monthly budget, take out a sensible loan, or create a side hustle out of a hobby? Whatever the solution was exactly, it may be wise to employ it again this month if for no reason other than to make sure that your net is indeed there, even if you land on your feet. Capricorn, 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 Capricorn. A disciplined earth sign like yours is no stranger to self-sacrifice, Capricorn. So your mood on the 5th, when a full moon and lunar eclipse take place in your sign, could come as a surprise. Recent moments when you took one for the team or suffered a short-term loss in the name of a long-term gain will bubble to the surface of your memory, begging the question, was it all worth it? You're suddenly very interested in getting yours right now. Whether it actually comes to you depends on how you ask for it. Your instinct may be to loudly demand your reward, but you may garner more favorable results with this subtle yet stern approach. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Aquarius, 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 Aquarius. The full moon and prenumbral eclipse on the 5th will urge you to go deeper and deeper into your own mind. Carve out some alone time that evening and simply wait. Something, news from a distant relative or friend, or a sudden change at work, a disruption to your nighttime routine, will arise that requires intensive thought. Again, this is not the time to act, but to receive. Absorb the information and see how that changes your inner workings. Pisces, 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 Pisces. Your sign is often painted as the wise sage, the great healer of the zodiac, Pisces, which is a bit of a blessing and a curse. On one hand, you do have a knack for helping others, and may even have a penchant for getting personally invested in their problems. On the other, living with that level of empathy for everyone you come by can be downright exhausting and lead you to neglect your own needs. The full moon and lunar eclipse on the 5th will ask you to find a balance. A friend, coworker, or family member will come calling for assistance, and you'll be more than happy to help. But previous instances of emotional burnout will loom large in your memory. Once their problem is squared away, what will you do for yourself, Pisces? Okay, those are all of our horoscopes for the month of July 2020. I hope that yours was positive, and I usually like to know what mine is no matter what, because I don't believe in it in the sense that the way that my month goes is completely written in stone, but if it's saying to look out for something, then I like to know that, because then I want to be aware of it and hopefully avoid anything negative happening. So hopefully you'll remember your horoscope throughout the month, and I hope it can help you in some way, if at the very least help you relax tonight and get ready for sleep. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful month, and I will talk to you really, really soon.